Answer me this question. Come on, I already asked you. We have no money, no credit card, no car. How are we supposed to get home, huh?
Why do you keep asking me that? How am I supposed to know, huh?
Because you're the one who got us here.
I don't call being held hostage in a moving van all the way to Florida getting us here, okay?
Well, it is your fault that Cord and Angela left us.
My fault. How's it my fault?
Because Kane, you seduced me. If we hadn't been sitting there naked, then they wouldn't have gotten so mad. We could have probably run after them anyway and got in their car and gotten a ride.
We can still get a ride, Tina, okay?
How, Kane?
Hitchhiking.
Oh, won't that be fun? Come on, Kane, what happens? We get to the airport and we don't have any money. How are we going to get a ticket back to Landview, huh? We don't have any money. Come on, Kane.
You're asking me how to get money?
Yes.
You have any idea who you're dealing with, Tina? Hello? Just let the master take care of it, okay?
Master.
What in the hell is Vicky thinking? Leaving you for some oversexed college professor can't keep his hands off the coast.
Wait a minute. What makes you so sure that Sloan Carpenter is guilty? Because the invader says so?
I'm hearing things, right?
Now, wait a minute, Paul. I might wish that Sloan Carpenter had never set foot in this town and that he had never laid eyes on my wife. But I still don't think for 1 second that he is guilty of something like this.
How can you sit there and defend that wife stealer?
All I'm saying is that Vicky and I had our problems before he even came into the picture. Otherwise, she would never...
Don't even bother to finish that sentence. I'm not about to listen to my own son defend his wife's lover. It is bad for my ticker.
This is all getting out of hand very quickly.
Well, you think it's out of hand now. You wait until Dorian puts your picture on the front page of The Intruder.
No, she said she wouldn't print it.
Please. When has she ever meant anything she said?
Well, she sounded sincere. Maybe she was telling the truth. Maybe she figured that this vendetta is finally over. I can dream, can't I?
Emily? Oh, my dear. I've been so worried about you. Why, I've called and called and called, and of course no answer. Are you all right, my dear?
I unplugged the phone. You're driving me crazy!
Reporters.
About Sloan Carpenter.
What's the beast done now?
Well, he's going around telling everybody he didn't do anything. He even saw me at Wanda's and started yelling at me.
No.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, these friends, you know, like Marty Saybrook, they're saying that I did this awful thing. That Sloan's like this totally great guy. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Then let Claudia tell you. My darling, you must stick by your guns. You know what's right. You know what's true. And don't let anybody sway you.
Wait, what's this? They start letting reporters into the dorm. I'm just gonna... Oh, my gosh.
What is it?
I can't do this. I can't do this.
I'm never, ever going to do this again. Ever.
Look, it was for a good cause. You got to admit that.
Oh, of course it was. And he was so convincing, even I thought he was possessed by Bobby's ghost.
Don't joke about possession.
Oh, right, of course. But I am sure that he convinced Luna that Bobby wants her back.
Yes, but I hate this kind of deception. I mean, listen, do you know what Luna's going to feel when she finds out we were playing with her feelings? I ought to go up there right now and... No.
How could you do this to me? All of you were... Max, how could you? You said you loved me. How could you do something like this?
is not what you think.
You don't have to say another word. You don't have to make it worse by lying to me.
Luna, if you just come in here and sit down, I am sure that we can explain everything to you.
Listen, Luna. No one was trying to hurt you. No one was trying to make you look foolish.
I don't want to come in here and sit down.
Luna, please, just give me a chance to explain. Would you please?
I thought you were my friend.
Luna, I know it looks like we were just trying to manipulate you. But if you listen, I know that we can explain everything.
No, nobody needs to explain one thing. Max is wonderful with words. When he gets a real good idea, he could talk the devil into buying an air conditioner. What I don't understand is, what made you think you could treat a friend like this? What made you think it was all right to hurt me like this?
Taking their foot off the accelerator. That's right. Look at us. Who would stop for us?
Oh, come on, these are nice clothes.
For hitchhiking?
Well, someone will take pity on us, all right?
Pity? Kane, we have been locked in a moving van for 36 hours. We don't look like we need pity. We look like we need euthanasia.
Oh, come on, honey. Don't be silly. You look gorgeous, all right?
Oh, right. We sure do. Both of us do. That's why everybody's stopping.
Oh, look, maybe it's because I'm hitching. Why don't we let you hitchhike for a while, huh?
No, I'm not going to
Oh,
hitch.
yeah, come on. Get your beautiful thumb out. Get your beautiful thumb out there, all right? And then we hike.
Kane, you can't let me flash some leg. Come on.
Come on, you want to get to the airport or not?
I'm not risking my own life.
Honey, no one's gonna hurt you, all right? I won't let them, sweetheart.
Oh, right. You know, some guy in a pickup truck with biceps bigger than your brain, tattoos all over his body, gun rack in the back, he's gonna just drag me up and you're not gonna do anything to help.
Oh, come on. Don't even joke like that, all right? Now,
Who's joking? We're talking history here. Come on, Kane. I know your story. When things get rough, you take off. I know how you just left Angela to the cops last time. Why should it be any different with me? You mind if I sit here for a while I figure out what to do with the rest of my life?
No, you can sit down. You can do whatever you want. In a few minutes, I'm catching the plane out of here. I'm going home.
Well, I guess there's not much left for me to do except go to my grandmother's in Sweetwater. I always told myself I wouldn't do that, but it doesn't look like I have much choice, does it?
Oh, it seems to me you could always take your little holy roller act out on the road someplace you've never been before. Because you're very good at it. Very convincing, Angela. You sure had me buying all that mumbo-jumbo.
Court, it wasn't all mumbo-jumbo.
I don't know what really gets to me, though. You actually made me feel better. I mean, it may have just been a con to you, but you actually got me to find some of that peace you were talking about.
Court, when you and I talked about your problems, I was being sincere.
Oh, come on, Angela. The only thing you were interested in pushing me back to Tina so you could have Kane back in your stable.
Okay, so I wanted Kane back. Is it really so wrong for me to want some happiness for myself?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. But is there anything wrong with being honest about it, too, at the same time? I don't think you would know an honest feeling. Never mind. Forget it. Hell, my whole family's just been lying to me for months on end. Why should you be any different?
You know, I really wish it didn't turn out like this. So, what are you going to do when you go back home?
I don't know.
When a new creation comes from Carolina Herrera, you know it will be classic. When a new design comes from Vacheron Constantin, you know it will be timeless. And when
I sat there in that lawyer's office listening to all the hoopla about property and possessions and who brought what to the marriage. I just couldn't take it. I mean, looking at those divorce papers laying there on that lawyer's table, it was like looking at my whole life with Vicky as if it was laid out on some butcher's block waiting to be carved up. And I just couldn't do it, Pa. I couldn't sign those papers. The pen was right here in my hand, but I just flat could not do it.
Way to go, Clint. Why should you make it so easy? Let Vicky work for it.
Pa, I am not happy about this, you know?
Of course you're not. It's a lousy situation, no matter how you look at it. But at least you're not making an unconditional surrender.
Pa, you just don't understand.
I don't understand. I've been there more times than you'll ever know.
Well, it isn't what you're thinking. I'm not trying to make things harder for Vicky by acting out of spite, but I don't think I should have to pretend either. I don't want this marriage to end. So I couldn't just sign it away. If Vicky wants a divorce from me, she's just going to have to sue me for one.
I think I'm going to go and talk to Clint. Perhaps I can convince him to downplay these charges somewhat.
Well, I appreciate that, although we can't pretend that Emily hasn't made these charges and accusations.
Well, yes, but the Banner can just report the news without sensationalizing.
Thank you for that. And while you're looking into that, I think I'll go over and see Andrew and Cassie and tell them. I don't want them to hear from someone else.
Hey, this is all going to go away. And we will get through this, I promise you. And you know something? We might even laugh again someday.
You think so? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Don. Laughing is good. Sounds good.
I'll see you later.
Marty, hi. Hi, Vicky.
Marty.
Hi, Sloan.
Any news?
No. I've been calling Emily's dorm room all afternoon, and there's no answer. I really wanted to get to her before this got worse. I just feel so badly, you know? If I had any idea that you were the teacher Emily was talking about, I would have told her she was crazy.
Well, even if you knew who she was talking about, I don't think you could have stopped her.
Why? Emily's obviously just mixed up.
She's determined to bring me down. I just don't know why.
Sloan Carpenter?
Yes?
Sign here, please. Thank you.
Sloan, are you okay? Is it about the charges?
You are hereby notified that there will be a preliminary hearing of the university's faculty review board to investigate charges of sexual harassment brought against adjunct professor General Sloan Carpenter
by Emily Haynes. The hearing will take place tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. in College Hall.
Oh, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Emily, calm down.
I can't go out in front of the board.
Why, of course you can.
Oh, Claudia, I didn't think it was going to be like this at all. I mean, at all. I can't say all that stuff about General Carpenter in front of people.
Emily, just get a grip on yourself.
What?
For goodness sakes, darling, you didn't think that you could make an accusation like that without resulting fallout, did you?
Well, yeah, I did. No, not really. Oh, Claudia, I don't know what I thought. It just wasn't this.
Emily!
Oh. Oh.
Look at yourself.
Gosh, I look awful.
And as your agent, and I like to think your mentor, I have encouraged you to go forward with this. Do you know why? Because I couldn't stand to see the stress that you were under. My darling, the terrible things that that man was doing to you were causing wrinkles and lines to form on that otherwise angelic face, thereby shortening an absolutely brilliant modeling career.
But Claudia, I mean, the accusations, I mean, it's making things worse. I don't think I can do this.
Darling, I don't see that you have any choice.
Yes, I do. I can just not show up.
Not show up at the hearing?
Sure. I'll, sort of play hooky. I'll go away for a few days. I could say my grandfather is sick. Of course, he's dead, but they won't know that.
Emily, let's not be hasty here.
No, really, they won't know. And by the time I come back, everything will have blown over. It's a great idea, don't you think?
Yeah, Y'all think I'm crazy.
No, that is not what we thought.
What I did was wrong. But I truly was trying to do what was best, which was to get you and Max together. Come on, Luna, I know I disappointed you. I'm so sorry that I let you down. But I just hope that in time you will be able to forgive us.
If y'all don't mind, I gotta be going.
Luna, wait. Luna, hear me out, please. You gotta listen to me.
What do you think you could say to me that would change how betrayed and humiliated and stupid I feel right now?
No, I screwed up. Okay? But it wasn't done to make you feel like a fool.
You ridiculed and you abused every single thing I believe in.
Look, maybe that's the way you think it looks, but that's not the way it is. Look, Luna, I love you. You know that.
I don't know that. I don't know anything anymore. I thought I knew you better than anybody else on this whole planet.
Luna.
But how could you do this to me if I knew you so well? Were you laughing at me behind my back all this time? Well, did you even mean when you said that you believed in our magic?
You know I did. You know I believe in you, and I believe in everything you've taught me. Luna, I love you. And you know that, and you can feel that.
Maybe I thought I could feel what you're feeling.
Come on, you've saved my life twice. I sure wasn't humoring you about that. But I also believe that Bobby isn't really here. Now, I know that he's real to you, but I'm afraid that maybe he's just some sort of messenger from your subconscious.
Yeah, you think I'm crazy.
No, I don't think I think you're scared. Darling, I think you're so scared that you're starting to see your fear, and it looks like Bobby. And that is why I asked Andrew to pretend to be Bobby, so that he could sort of help you.
Mm-hmm. You can mock me all you want to, but that's not going to change what I know, and what I see, and what I feel.
All I'm saying is all those things may be colored by your fears.
Oh, you can just figure on my feelings all you want to, but that's not going to change what I know is truth.
And what truth?
That you and I cannot be together anymore.
Why? I said why?
Because your life depends on it, that's why. And don't ask me why I even still care.
Luna!
I'm sorry I hurt you. It was only because I honestly believed that you belonged with Tina.
Well, that's not going to do me a lot of good now. No, is it?
Nope. Court, I don't want to walk away and probably never see you again, knowing that you think so badly of me. Please, Court. Can't you at least try to understand?
No, I don't think I can help you out there, Angela. Because I do feel badly about you. Very badly.
Court, please. Isn't there anything that I can do to make you understand why I did what I did?
No, there's not. Angela, you are a manipulator. As far as I can see, you have absolutely no conscience whatsoever. So no, I don't think there's anything you can say that's going to make me feel any different.
Flight 666 to Chicago, Columbus, and Philadelphia, now boarding at gate 17.
That's me. Time to go. You know, I'd like to say, see you around, but personally, I hope I never see you again.
To where? Ma'am.
Sweetwater, Texas.
Do you want to fly into Abilene?
I guess.
Round trip?
I don't know.
Well, where do you want to end up?
Back where I have a life.
Excuse me?
I just hope I just hope I don't end up in Texas.
Ma'am, there are people waiting behind you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, just give me a one-way ticket. I'll just figure out how I'm getting back later.
See, I told you you could get us to ride faster than I could,
Well,
huh?
Kane, just remind me never to hitch a ride in a two-seater with you and a driver. I mean, I like intimacy, but that was ridiculous.
It's not my fault there was a stick shift. Anyway, on to Act 2. Money for tickets. Need a mark. There's our man. Go to.
Kane.
Huh?
I wish Vicky had been home. Then she could just wire us the money and we can just get on this flight to Philadelphia that's leaving right now.
Yeah, well, if wishes were horses, honey. Look, there's only one flight left to Philadelphia, right? So either we got to scrounge the money doing this con to take that flight, or we hitchhike back to Landview. Now, what do you want to do?
My heart is pounding. My hands are shaking. Look at I'm sweating all
Because you're
over.
excited. It's your first con.
I'm not excited, Kane.
You're not excited? That means you're a pro. Now, you do great. Go get him.
Excuse me, sir. I need your help. I mean, you have such wonderfully kind eyes. I know I can ask you.
Ask me what?
Well, you see that man over there? That's my brother, and he's dying.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Just kind of formal for a guy about to croak.
Well, we were just at a formal dinner, formal luncheon to raise some money. And, well, see, the thing is that there's just only one hospital in the entire country that does experimental treatment on his particular disease, and that's in Landview, Pennsylvania. Have you been there by any chance?
No, I can't say as I have.
No. Well, see, we were on our way here from the luncheon with the money, and, we got robbed. It was horrible. I mean, all of his friends were there to say goodbye to him, because we don't know, what's going to happen. And we were there, and we had the money with us, and on our way here, and these two guys came, and they mugged us. And
Lady, you should be telling this to the cops, not me.
No. See, he's my only brother, and if he doesn't get to the right hospital in time, I could lose him, and I'd be an orphan. You see
Lady,
what I mean?
I am not able to... Hey!
Oh, excuse me.
What do you think you're doing?
Hey, MCI friends and family customers, want to see how you could save more with AT&T? Look, most people call the same area code over and over. Well, if you spend...
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm so weak, I lose my balance sometimes. You have my pills? Listen, sir, you've been so kind. And, if you can't help us, you can't, right?
I'm a flop.
Oh, sweetheart, you're not a flop, honey. He's just not a very good mark, that's all.
So much for Southern hospitality.
Yeah, I didn't keep you such a hard nose either. But he was not as inhospitable as he seemed.
What does that mean? Kane, you stole his wallet?
Shh, Tina, please keep
Well,
it going.
I can't believe you stole his wallet. How could you do that? I mean,
quiet.
Somebody's pocket is so much worse than doing a con, Kane.
Yeah, well,
I can't believe this.
Tina, please, just listen to me, okay?
No, I'm going to listen to my own conscience. Thank you very much. Just go take that back. Take that back to that man.
Sweetheart, we're going to give it back to him from Landview, all right? With all the money that we borrowed. Borrowed. See?
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, fine. But I'm going to take this. Because I want to make sure that it gets back to its owner. Poor man.
Whatever makes you happy, honey. See, the important thing is that you'll be with CJ and Sarah tonight in time for bedtime, right?
Yes. Well, I guess we really had no choice, did we?
No.
I mean, it wasn't like he was going to loan me the money.
Exactly. See? So, why don't you give me the wallet? I'll go buy the tickets, and we'll just lie low until the flight is called, huh?
No, I will buy the tickets. Thank you very much, because I'm not going to trust you with Mr. Sam Robbins' wallet. Wait here.
I'll never go anywhere without you, baby.
Max, I feel terrible about this. It's not your fault. No, you were great. It's just our plan.
Bad idea. Yeah. Guess we all kind of underestimated the strength of Luna's beliefs.
Maybe. But I don't care what she wants to happen. There is no way that I'm going to let her walk out of my life.
Okay, Max, okay. That may be true, but just give her a little time, okay? A little space. Because whatever's worrying her right now, she needs to work that through.
I agree. And Luna was dead right when she says you can't force your system of beliefs on somebody else.
What I want is for us to be together.
She just needs some time. She needs some time. You just need to wait, and she's going to work this out. She'll come back.
Look, I believe that what I need is for Luna to be with me. Night and day, from this day forward, forever and ever. Is there something wrong with that?
No, Andrew's not saying that there's anything
Hey. I would not dream of saying that there's anything wrong with feeling that way, okay? I'm just asking you to wait, to think before you act.
Fine. But know this, that no matter what, I am never gonna stop fighting for her love. Never.
How am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to go and live without you?
You're doing the right thing, darling.
What are you doing here?
I know I said I was gonna leave, but I thought I'd come back just this once. You did good not falling for that trick Max and his friends tried to pull on you.
I know you meant what you told me, Bobby.
You bet I did. Max is in real danger. I wouldn't joke about a thing like that.
I knew. You didn't have to come all the way back here to tell me that. I knew, especially after that car wreck. The only way Max is going to be safe is if I left.
There you go. Head on back home, Darlene. Back to North Carolina. You'll be better off there.
I hope so. Because, Bobby, nothing else I've ever had to do has ever hurt this bad.